Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. I'm checking.
How's it going?
We made it to Monday again.
What's that?
We made it to Monday again. Minimal casualties.
Right. Oh, see, that's good. That's good.
Don't say that. The day's not over.
Don't jinx me, please.
And don't remind her that the week is just getting started.
Yeah, that too. I want to pretend it's Friday already, so.
Right? I want a do-over for, 3-day weekend. I could do that again.
Amen. Every
I
week.
would like a 3-day weekend. Woo! All right. Did anyone hear from Dart?
No, I didn't. He never emailed back.
Hold on. I could check something. He's not even online, so yeah.
Oh. Maybe he's on vacation or something.
What's vacation? I've never heard of that word.
Some people actually have money and time and friends and go do things when it's 3-day weekends. Yeah, it's this weird phenomenon.
No, I hate the movies that are like the college students go and do all the vacations. I'm like, that is bullcrap.
No one actually does that.
No, nobody does that.
And if they do, their parents pay for it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's get started.
All right. Oh, I will be right back.
Yep.
Spencer, you're so organized.
Why, thank you.
I will try not to be envious.
My job kind of taught me all of this.
What's that?
Said my job kind of taught me to be super like this all the time. It's a good thing and a bad thing.
And what do you do?
I'm a manager at a call center.
Oh, very nice.
Fun stuff.
Yes.
All right. We're going to start from the top?
Start from the top. Honestly, this week I feel was much easier than the past 2 weeks.
Oh, I loved this one. I'm like, wow, that was fast.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty. So from the top, this is directly out of the book reading. I had the letter C.
Yes.
Perfect. This one I actually had to look up because I am like, what the heck is that? But
Right.
the answer I got was C as well.
Okay, will you help me with that? Because I'm sorry. I had a hard time with that one.
I forget what website I went to. I went to the BTS, I think. U for measure?
The U for measure is the discouraged workers.
BLS.
And
it would be this. It would be total unemployed plus discouraged workers as a percent of the civilian labor force plus discouraged workers. So essentially total unemployed plus discouraged workers. And then you just divide it by 100.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I think I overcomplicated that one.
That's okay. I think this class is meant to do that.
It does really well for me.
Good. Alrighty. Number 3, I got B.
So I was just torn between B and C because I knew like 3, whatever it is, the 3 eyes was one of them, but I couldn't tell if 2 was also one of them.
Same. I actually was thinking B or D, and I wasn't sure.
So it would not have an effect on the unemployment rate because retired individuals do not affect the labor force.
Yeah, because they're part of the other category.
That's correct. Right. Okay. I'm with you.
Correct. So the only one that would be affecting would be essentially the unemployment benefit increase.
Right.
Because of incentive and everything like that.
Right. Perfect.
All right. Numero cuatro.
B.
Marginally attached workers are people who are not working and are not looking for work, but would work if asked.
Yep. It is.
Cool. Number 5, you just do the math here. And I got C as 93.3%.
Yep.
Cool. Number 6, evidence from research studies by economists, and I got, what was it? A?
I got A.
Same.
Cool. 7, I got C.
Yep.
Perfect. And then this one, just more simple math. 8, I got C.
Yep.
Perfect. 9, I got D.
Yep.
10, I got A.
Yep.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure, but I have a little question mark by mine, but I have A as well.
Cool. All right. 11, I got A as well.
Yep.
12, I got C.
Same.
For 12?
For 12, correct.
Oh, I got A, but I think I was a little confused. Would you explain that? How you got C?
So frictional unemployment is essentially the unemployment where people just are trying to find jobs that better suit their skill set.
Yeah.
So
And
if preferences changes, jobs will change as well.
Exactly. Or if something changes in one sector, they may have to. So if there's like a demand in labor in one sector and it increases in another.
See, I was thinking about that, and I thought that would change the natural rate of unemployment just because, like, of the switching. But I guess it actually wouldn't change it at all because it's just switching between sectors. Okay.
Correct. So percentage-wise, it might stay the same.
Or like be really close.
But you're exactly right if they were talking about different, demands essentially, or different sectors.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Perfect. 13, I got A.
A.
Alrighty. 14, I got C.
Yep.
15, I got C.
Oh, I got B. What
So
did
this,
I screw up?
Yeah, so this one I didn't understand. I knew it wasn't A or B because it has to be above the equilibrium. So $4 and $5 are both below. But I didn't understand how to calculate the 2,000 workers.
So right here, do you see that gap?
Yeah.
So that is the gap of workers that would be unemployed.
Yeah.
So that would be in thousands or hundreds of workers here. So.
Oh, I just was under the equilibrium.
So it would be 4 or 60 minus 40. And since it's hundreds, it would be 2,000.
Okay, gotcha. Like I know it's C or D, but I didn't know how to get the workers number. Okay.
Yes. Okay, wait. So it was C?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I did get that right.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. And then 16, I got B.
Yep.
Frictional unemployment seems to be the answer for everything.
Basically, yeah.
This 17, I got A.
Yep.
That's simply because it's below the equilibrium.
Yep.
Okay.
18.
7. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
Will you help me with that one then? 17.
So with 17, it's kind of a trick question. So there will not be any unemployment.
Oh, I'm a dork. Okay, never mind. Okay. I hate those tricky questions. They're so naughty.
Over the place.
I was thinking graph, not logic.
All right. And then 18, I had a question on, but I'm pretty sure it's C.
Okay, because I got B.
Oh boy, I got A.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Oh no, I lied. 18, I got B as well.
Okay. Because so it doesn't really change the frictional like employment because the frictional employment, like we said earlier, is how like people are trying to match themselves to jobs, right? The unions mostly just talk to the like bosses of the firms to get equal benefits, equal work, whatever. So they don't really match people like that. But
so
they
hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. Okay. So unions of the past and in the present, they will always try to get a wage above the equilibrium.
Yes.
if that is true, that means that would affect unemployment.
Yeah, so the natural rate of unemployment.
Correct. But I don't know.
So, okay, so frictional unemployment is the process of matching the job to the worker, right? So, is this what you're talking about when you're thinking like they already have their certain job, they know what they're doing, they don't have to necessarily match their skill set? Is that what you were thinking?
I'm
Like, as far as
thinking of that, but I don't know.
Like, I know that frictional unemployment can increase if the government increases the unemployment insurances, but that's still a public policy. That's not for a union. And then talks about sectoral
So
shift.
general.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it directly affects the frictional unemployment. I mean, it can because it does push people out of work and then they have to like find a new job. So I could see like that argument.
I actually do think it's C now that we're talking about it, just because was our question on not frictional unemployment?
Yeah.
Just because it would, they're finding a job that matches their needs and what they want, but the problem is that there isn't. Well, no, that's true because it would be structural, right? Because the demand has changed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of leaning B still. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that it's necessarily.
Because I don't think the unions, and like they do contribute to the frictional unemployment, but I don't think it's like, I don't know, it like I could see like how it could, and like at the end after the unions have kicked out all the outsiders, the people who don't have the higher wages, who aren't unionized. But in general, it doesn't technically like account for that far, I guess. I don't know.
Well, is being part of a union part of the skill set?
No.
Okay.
You just kind of from what I understand about unions is you sign up and then you can like have the benefits and things like that and pledging loyalties, whatever. So
well, it's just because I've personally dealt with unions before with my job. So one of the things I know of is that unions can actually reserve employment opportunities, meaning that in order for you to get position XYZ, you actually have to be part of the union.
Yeah. And so that would cause people that they would have to become an insider. But I don't like, but would that be actually them? Because obviously you have to have specific skill sets to work for the job, but just because you have those skill sets doesn't mean you have to be part of the union unless it's a unionized firm.
Correct. Because I could see the argument of being part of the union is part of the skill set, and therefore you don't have the skill set if you're not part of the union. But I don't think that is 100% concrete.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, we can't look at our answers until Wednesday. So
free for all on 18. All right. I'm fine with that. 19, I got A.
Yep.
Cool. And then 20, I got C.
Yep.
Perfect.
That was awesome.
I think that was pretty painless.
If 18 is the problem child here.
They'll probably be on the exam if it is.
I know. Yeah, this past exam kicked my butt.
Yep.
I basically I didn't even pass it. It was so ugly. It was so ugly.
But I have found out that if you do the extra credit and you do really good on it, it boosts you up a whole letter grade.
Really?
I went from a C+ to a B+ because of the extra credit.
I need to do the extra credit then.
Yeah, I'm now a sworn believer of the extra credit.
I think that's also helped me a little bit too, because I think that's the only reason I have a B right now, because I think I got a D- on my exam. It was ugly.
Oh, I got a D on my exam too. So
Oh, well, I feel
same
terrible
boat.
for you, but in some little part of me is glad that I'm not alone. I think I understand, and then I get into it, and it's like I'm looking at entirely new material
I
suddenly.
feel like I went through it and I'm like, I studied and everything, and I go through. I'm like, yeah, like this makes sense. I could argue all the questions, and then I'm like, well, apparently I didn't know anything. Cool.
I swear that last test, I'm like, okay, I understand where you got the questions, but you did not tell us to study this, because I think I did over 200 questions of practice exam on this thing right here, adaptive test prep.
Yeah. I don't.
That's not my favorite that I've noticed about some of these classes is they use one type of verbiage and they pose every question one way, and then it seems like you get to a quiz or a test and it's entirely different. The wording is so different. And it's frustrating to me.
Yep. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, life sucks. I'm actually good at econ and I can't take a stupid test.
Well, I'm glad we're doing the extra credit, because I think that's the only thing that's going to save me.
Yep.
Well, thanks, guys.
Not a problem. So I will post this to the board and everything. But
Cool.
yeah, I'll see you guys probably next Monday.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Later.
Thanks.